Eating some egg whites, some carrots, some broccoli, some hot sauce. The brownie with the ice cream is coming after this. But I got a big long day today, so I gotta get the good food in it first. And of course a glass of water. And I started fighting professionally at 18, but way before then though, I knew I wanted to fight. I wanted to have something to do with fighting, you know. If it wasn't gonna be like wrestling at a high level, like it was gonna be boxing at a high level. And MMA happened to come along, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, man, that's what I want to do. I can box and wrestle at the same time. Normal day in the gym, you know. Wake up, eat breakfast, go to the gym, work out. You know, depending on the day, it's 2 to 3 sessions a day. Sometimes it'll be 2 tough sessions, and that's it. Sometimes it'll be like 3, maybe a light session or like light conditioning with some technique, and then a harder session at any given moment, you know. But it's fun though, you know. It's repetitive. It gets boring, real boring sometimes. But on the days that I get to punch people in the face, that's always fun, you know. Or the days I get to slam people. That I'm working on the most on my fight headed to Gibert Melendez is it's a new thing. My strength and conditioning coach came up. It's we're staying up late night till like 6, 7 in the morning every night, partying or whatever it be, you know. And then we're just waking up early and working out. That's to build mental toughness, which I'm starting to see the results already as we speak. We've only been doing this training about 2 months, and I'm seeing phenomenal results. So I think come fight time, which is like 3 more months, I'll be in like tip-top shape. You know? Game bred means the ability to fight through pain and fatigue, and bred is that you were born to do that. You know, that they bred you for that. So game bred, and my brother gave it to me. It's a term used for fighting dogs, for pit bulls. It just shows the ability of how they're willing to fight. You know, game doesn't really mean that you're good or bad at fighting. It just means how much you want to fight. That you're tired, you're hurt, you're in pain, but you keep going after it. You know, and that's something that I think is impressive, and it's awesome, and I think it's the #1 quality in fighting. You can fight a guy that's a lot better than you, that's more skilled than you, but if you want it more than him and you push him more, most of the time you'll get it. You know. I love living in Miami. I've been all over the world, and when I was young, I was like, man, I want to travel. I want to see what other places are like. But I did that, and I was still like, man, Miami is my home, you know. I grew up here. I love it here. I mean, the food, you know, I get homesick so quick, mainly because of the food. And now that I have my daughter and she's here, I gotta be here, definitely in Miami. But I don't know, it's just, you know, I'm here with my people, you know. Everybody here speaks Spanish. That was my first language, and I don't know, it's just I'm at home here, you know. It's a beautiful city, you know, beautiful women. The food is amazing, you know. The traffic is horrible, but we all get used to it, and you know, life goes on. The same thing I think about all my opponents. Another tough guy, you know, that's gonna bite the dust. You know, I don't know his teammates, you know, and I seen a couple of them fight on TV, but I don't know about him. I don't care about him. I don't care what he does. I don't care if he hired Godzilla and he's sparring with Godzilla and King Kong. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna kick his butt, you know, and I'm gonna do what I love to do, and that's fight. You know, I don't care who trains with who or nothing like that, you know. Judges text message, and they do it a lot through the fights, you know, because I mean, I felt I won the round clearly. I never got hurt in the fight. I don't feel I hurt Paul Daly or had him close to being out of it, but I know I outpointed him every round, you know. I mean, I scored 7 to 8 takedowns. He got 1 takedown, and on the feet I wasn't getting hit. I was making him miss a lot. I was hitting him with a jab. I wasn't devastating him. I felt I won the fight, and almost everybody I've talked to says I won that fight. Could I have done more? Yeah, I'm sure, but I took the fight in short notice. I wasn't in the best shape of my life, you know. I like to rematch Paul later on in the future. So a win over Melendez will be a lot for my career. You know, I get the belt, and I'll be happy. You know, that's what I've been wanting. I told myself last year that I was going to get the championship belt this year, no matter who was there. Melendez is ranked #1 guy in the world right now. He's beaten a lot of good guys, but he's never fought me, you know. So I want to go in there. I want to put a hurting on him. I want to take that belt home back to Miami. That's what I'm going to do. Salud. Till December 17th, bring the belt back to Miami. It's a guaranteed thing. So, fresh out the bakery. La sangre del niño. This is what I drink. I wonder what Gilbert's drinking. What you drinking? Beer? Vodka? I don't do none of that, man. Just train, water, Gatorade, some Cuban coffee, man. I'm coming for you, man. 100 miles per hour. You can run, you can hide, you can do whatever you want, but I'm gonna find you, man. And in that ring, December 17th, I'm gonna kick your butt, man. I'm telling you right now, so there's no coincidence. It's not I train hard, he trains hard, best man win. I'm telling you right now, the best man's gonna win. That's gonna be me, man. December 17th. Tune in, everybody.